Okay, so we are in discussion with that American president, not only American president, I believe the King of United Kingdom, Charles III, I believe he's Charles III. He has also been diagnosed with the cancer. How cancer happened? That is a very big question. Body is not something that is a kind of a physics or biology or chemistry or whatever it is. Body, there is only one way person can walk nicely. A person, if someone asks person to walk nicely, he will walk only his natural way. The natural way he walk, that is the only way to walk in perfect way. But there can be thousands way when he will walk not in perfect way. Sometimes he will walk like this. Sometimes he will walk like this. Sometimes he will lame and he will walk. All are not a perfect way. So he can walk in a way that is not perfect in thousands of ways, but he will walk only in one way that is perfect and that is natural to him. Similarly, human body can be fit, can be natural. A person can be in his natural way in only one way, but he can be unnatural, unfit, can be in numerous ways, and that is what disease is. A person he is not in its natural shape. When he is not in natural shape, then he is in trouble. Okay, what is the natural shape is person eats food, and here in this portion, the lower abdomen area, hip area, or the waist area, there it gets energy, and that energy through backbone. Backbone is considered as a channel. That's why backbone connects the lower region of this body. And backbone is not only to give a strength to sit here. That is not the only role of backbone. Backbone is a full neuron. If someone see the backbone, it is full of neuron, full of data bus or signal bus in electronic system. So it is full of neuron. It is not a bone, only bone. This may be only bone, but backbone is full of neuron inside it. If someone can see any dead animal or something like that, backbone of every animal is available. Even a fly which fly, that head is there, backbone is there, and backside abdomen area is there. This is called pind. Head and backbone, this head and backbone together, it is called pind. Every animal has pind, and the lower side of the pind, that is end of the backbone, from there energy travels and it goes to the head. When head receives the energy, then it amplifies the energy. This is the nature of the brain, human brain. Then it pushes the energy downwards. It is something like when satellite is kept on the earth, and earth it receives energy from the earth, it magnifies the energy and then it is throwing down. That is the nature of that is the nature of human brain. Okay, when human brain, how why a person catching disease? I'm not talking about cancer only. A person can be not well from many perspectives. One of them is cancer, because either because the brain is not receiving energy. One concept. Second concept is brain is not throwing energy to the body, but that is not true. If brain receives energy, it will start throwing inside the body, and you will start getting sensation. Okay, this is that brain is imparting energy inside the body. Where from brain is receiving the energy, that is a big disputable area. One is that when you eat food, because if I'm too much hungry, I cannot do like this, because there is no energy there in the backbone backside. When I eat, it starts transmitting energy to the brain, and brain again releases the energy. Brain receives energy through ambience also. What kind of ambience you are living in? Okay, that these are the concept of the brain. If brain is not receiving energy for quite some duration, then it is not throwing energy onto the body. Then body organs, they will start depriving of the energy, and they will start degrading constantly. There can be a chance where brain will not receive energy temporarily, like someone meets accident immediately. At that moment, brain is not receiving energy for trauma kind of situation. trauma kind of situation when brain is not receiving energy because it made accident and brain is busy there or something like that. How long he brain is not working? If brain is not working for little duration, then there can be brain hemorrhage, paralysis, or whatever it is. It can happen because body organ brain did not work for that duration. Okay, we will talk everything about the brain, human brain. There is no research on human brain in allopathic science. There cannot be research on human brain through any medicinal pathy. I am not putting a pressure that allopathic science is bad. But in any medicinal science, either it is Ayurveda, allopathy, or any medicinal science, the study of brain is not possible. It is beyond medicinal science. That is the problem. Anyway, now brain catches energy from the backside when you are eating something. Brain catches energy from the ambience also. Anyway, when brain is not having energy for some duration, acute zero energy for some duration, maybe someone made accident or someone heard came some family problem came, job problem came, or whatever, he came in trauma for some time, one day, half day, in trauma for some time, then also brain does not function for that duration or very minimal. In that way, some organ of the body start getting affected because the brain is not giving energy. If all the part of the body are highly energetic prior to that, then he can pass through the trauma. This is the difference between two humans. One human will not pass through the trauma for the small duration also, but another human will pass through the trauma for long duration also. Okay, if brain is not receiving well energy in the normal period of life also, their body part will not receive the energy in the normal period life also. Then body part consistently when it is not receiving energy, it will start degrading. Eye will start degrading. The lens and this and that focus will start changing. If when eye is degrading for constant some duration because it is not receiving energy from the brain, then after some time person has to wear a spectacle because the physiology of the eye has changed. When the top is lens and backside is retina. From the lens, light falls and it converges on the retina, but it is not converging on the retina because physiology of the eye is changed because consistently eye is not receiving sufficient energy from the brain. In that way, it will start deforming, and because of the deformation, the light is not converging at the retina. In that fashion, he has to wear a spectacle so that light will converge on the retina. What is the solution? I should keep on receiving energy for some duration, probably 1 month, 2 month duration, then it will come to its natural shape. Okay, but this is less problematic. If I is not receiving energy, quite high energy, means not it is receiving very less energy, steeply less energy for some duration, then it can be typical case of sclerosis in the eye or cancer in the eye or other problem. Okay, less it is in a low pace it is decreasing, then he will get a spectacle. And a spectacle power will keep growing because the mind is giving energy consistently less day by day. So his spectacle will keep growing. Okay, in that fashion, the person is called beggar, a starving person. A starving person means he is eating a lot, but brain is not receiving the energy. When brain is not receiving energy, it is throwing less energy in the body, and body organs consistently for months, for years, it is receiving less energy. In a steep manner, if organ receives less energy, then in short duration only he will start facing cancer problem. Or for long duration, means there is a threshold. If energy level in the organ goes below a certain level, he will start getting diseases. Either it is tuberculosis. Tuberculosis can happen to any organ or cancer. What is the level of degrading of the energy? Okay, if very quickly he is losing the energy, then very quickly he will get the cancer. Very quickly. 1 month back he was very all right. In 1 month, severely his brain lost energy because of the family reason, family trauma happened, because of his career reason, whatever it is. Now anyone can understand what I am saying. For very long duration, he was brain was receiving little less energy, little less energy. So body organs were receiving little less energy. So if that is the case, the body organ, whatever energy they need, if they are getting little less to it, then body they will start degrading. Degradation of the body organ started happening from the long only, and body organs became weak, and all of a sudden he started getting energy in the brain to much lesser extent because of family trauma or whatever it is. Immediately he will catch cancer because anyway body organs were starving for long duration. They degraded. Eye malformed. Now he's wearing spectacle. Beard become completely white, or his hand become completely bent, little bit bent. These are the malformation, not necessarily because of the vitamin D constituency. Less in vitamin D, the bone will become deformed, not necessarily. It is because of the brain also. Okay, that's why doctors are not able to cure all the diseases. A person has deformed ricket disease or what disease or copper syndrome and this syndrome, that syndrome. Brain is not functioning very well. Anyway, I was showing a model where I had a battery. Okay, battery, and I had a light source. Okay, where light source went. Okay, so I was showing a model where this, consider, this is the battery and this is my, this portion, back portion, which is generating energy when I am eating, and through backbone it is coming to my brain. And this is a light, and this is full, this is backbone, and now I'm pushing it to the, so anyone would ask, if backbone breaks, person will die. Certainly he will die. If leg breaks, he will not die. But this is a system of energy from the back portion to the head. If person is backbone breaks, then person will die. As long as he is not very siddhi with the person, where his brain is enough energy he is getting from the surrounding, then he will not die. Main is brain, from where it is receiving energy. Normal person he is receiving most energy through the food only. Anyway, now, if I put this here, then this light will grow and then it will blink. Okay, it is blinking little. Oh, it blinked. So it will blink again. So this is, where is the problem? Okay, it is blinking. Problem is this battery source as problem. Okay, if I put here, then it will not blink. It will always glow. Means battery source is perfect, and this is perfect, this is perfect, everything is perfect. Now I am saying everything is all right, person mind is glowing. Now I have another one. It is proved that battery source is nice. Now if I put it here, if I put it here, then oh, 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 then it is flickering. I believe it is, it can be seen. It is flickering. This proves that either problem in this channel or problem is in brain itself. Okay, there are two cases, three cases. One case is this is bad, or channel is bad, or brain is bad. Why brain can be bad? That we have shown. Brain architecture is parabolic architecture. These sciences are beyond medicinal science. People know medicinal science. This is our brain and it is this shape. Okay, this is pure medicinal science. Brain is like a parabolic shape, hyperbola, parabola, whatever it is. And it is a curve. Okay, back side and front side. It will receive energy only from one side, not from other side. And this should be exactly like this on the head. Means the receiving energy side should be downward so that the energy that comes from the back one, it will receive the energy, amplify the energy, and again it will push toward the body. Different part of the brain, they amplify energy differently. Okay, that is another scenario. But it should be down. When it is not down, when person is too much, too much Bahigam. This is a Sanskrit word. Means at the end, you have to leave English. Means English is only okay till you know medicinal science. Beyond that, you have to understand Sanskrit. Okay, there is something called Antarmukhi and there is something called Bahirmukhi. Bahirmukhi means your brain, the direction of the brain is away. It is not down. It is not Antarmukhi. It should be, it is going outside. This is called Baharmukhi. Your antenna is Baharmukhi. Like you are too much involved into Germany, England, and here and there. What is conversion rate of dollar here and there? What government of India is doing? What prime minister is doing? You are completely connected to prime minister and in this that. That's it called brain is becoming. Brain should be downward. Brain is becoming Bahargami. Okay, Bahargami. If it is fixed at Bahargami, then your brain stops receiving the energy. Okay, that's why it is said that you must be patriotic. Means your brain should be confined to local region, not the outside here and there. You must know your local language. You should be local. More local you are, more healthy you are. You must know your local language like Sanskrit or whatever your tribal language is. You must know it. You must know your local culture. You must live in the local culture. You must know, you must be patriotic. These are the things. Like in India, person must know local language and Sanskrit and this kind of thing. That is highly required. Okay, English and Germany and England is all right, but to some extent only. Beyond that, you have to be completely local. Then only your brain antenna will be downward. Okay, person has become Bahirgami somehow due to bad, that's why I say bad ambience. If friendship is bad or people with them they are very greedy, so in that way you should be no greedy, zero greediness. This brings their antenna down. More antenna is, no one has antenna completely down. People have antenna little bit tilted. Okay, but if an antenna is down, then full energy it will receive. Person will survive in less food. Otherwise, you have to eat lot of food because brain is not receiving full energy. If brain needs X amount of energy, then if needs X amount, brain is completely antaryami. If we need brain need X amount of energy, then you will receive with less food only. But if brain is like this, then to get X amount of energy, you have to eat more because the net percentage of energy that it is receiving is less. Here it is receiving 100% of energy. Here it is in 30% of 60% of the energy. Here 45% of the energy. Here probably he is receiving less. If it is completely other way, brain is not receiving any energy. This can happen in trauma case kind of case. Okay, how trauma affect a person? I believe it is all right. This is very hot discussion. Why a person catches a disease? We will talk more on it. I believe. Okay, but I believe I talked more or less that how channel that reaching from the brain receives energy from the ambience. From ambience also brain receives energy. Means that if this backbone channel is not working nicely and brain is able to receive complete energy what it needs from the ambience, then no need to eat also. Okay, many people achieve that also in the past. So that is different thing altogether. We will not talk about it. But everyone, not even a single person, that is this is the better one, receives energy from the backbone side only. And there they receive because they eat food. The main thing is that your antenna of your brain should be antarmukhi. Antarmukhi means it will be downward toward the backbone. This is antarmukhi, toward the backbone. If I kill like this, It should be toward the backward so that immediately it will catch the energy and then it will throw on the body. If it is not throwing on the body, body organs start depriving of the energy, starving. They will start starving. And one stage will come when body organ, they will start losing the strength in a sense like muscular dystrophy and these kind of diseases where the body parts they have there is a degeneration in the organs. Organ will start degenerating after some time. When continuously they are not receiving energy, they will start degenerating. Okay, I believe we will talk about it. Why a person catches a disease. Cancer is one of them. AIDS is one of them. Muscular dystrophy is one of them. SLE is one of them. Multiple organ SLE, ALS, I don't know. There are so many diseases are there. All are because that your brain has problem. Okay, if you are wearing a spectacle because your brain has problem. If you are wearing hearing aid, your brain has problem. If your hair is white, then your brain has problem. Your digestion is not good, then your brain has problem. Brain is everything anyway. Because of that only human is identified other than animal, but all animal they don't tend to get diseases if they get enough food because they never change their brain antenna. Only human in among the animals, animal, tree, all they get if they get catch diseases because they are not getting nutrition. But human, you give the best nutrition to them, still they will have diseases. This is what has been said. The President of United States and King of United Kingdom, what nutrition they do not have? What nutrition they do not have? Still, they are suffering from cancer. Cancer, the most deadly disease, means nutrition is not the everything. Generally, people think that if I eat nutritious food, then I will be always away from the diseases. People take vitamin D capsule and then multivitamin tablets and this and that. Okay, that is actually not highly required. We will talk more on it.